Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and head off here to Luca, and that does mean that since we're in a new destination, it's time to do some exploration around and see what we can get ourselves into with. Now, however, if you guys just went and saw there, I am going to be changing a little bit of the formation of our team, because later on we're going to have to go and battle out with a boss, which I do want to make sure that I have those guys set just in case for what is going to be going down. We're going to have to face off with some sort of crazy robot boss out of all things that's going to happen, but it really shouldn't be all that too bad. But there is a interesting item to go and try to pick up, and hopefully I will be able to go and do that. Now, however, if I do fail, I'll probably go and maybe do a reattempt or something of that type of nature, but we'll see what happens when we get there. However, there is going to be a new character that's going to be showing up around within our way here in this place of Luca. We are going to be meeting up with Seymour, some guy that kind of almost looks a little bit like that one character off of One Piece in the Wano arc, as like one of the different I want to say assistants or someone that helps out with what's his name? Odin, I think that's what his name is. Yeah, he kind of looks like that one guy that like kind of helps out with Odin and whatnot. I forget what his name is. I'll probably put like a blip or something like within the video, in our way for the episode. But however, not only are we going to be going and looking around for some stuff, but there is going to be something that I do want to go and talk to you guys about within our time, because we are going to get introduced into the specialized mini game that's going to happen here, known as Blitzball. And now there is a whole bunch of stack of lists that you can go and literally get yourself involved with while you start learning about how the controls work. But I'll kind of just go into some details anyways. I'm not going to show you guys every single type of listing that's going to happen within the gameplay type of stuff that happens from there, because there's just so much that is just like completely involved with it. Now, however, I had to go and do a little bit of some learning for myself, since again, I don't really know about the Blitzball game all that too much. I know that I've seen like different videos and other things back in the day when I watched Final Fantasy X, even though that I never made it here into Luca. But since we are here within this type of playthrough, I'm getting to experience about how the Blitzball game is going to happen now within my playthrough. But how it all works is that I want to say that the pass and shoot is going to be using with the square button, and you also do have different options of using the movement of the different characters. You do have the auto and the manual function. Now, I want to say manual, I think, is more so of just using the D-pad, I want to say, and using the auto is like more so of like kind of using the toggle button and whatnot. Now you will be able to like have your characters autoly just go and move around within the actual mini game, or you can actually go and just move around with your own characters as well. But I want to say that the game normally kind of explains to you, and I think kind of wants you to actually go and use the auto functionality more, because if you may probably get yourself like completely messed up while you kind of do the things manually. But if you are really good at playing Blitzball, then yeah, be my guest, go for manual and just kind of just work around with all of that. But also too, there is one thing that you want to be a little bit careful with, because later on throughout the way of the Blitzball game, every so often while you throw the Blitzball, for some reason it seems like, I don't know if it's like your HP or something gets dropped every so often, and if you keep on using up with the enough of the different Blitzball passes, you won't be able to go and complete through a normal pass, and you'll fumble the ball, and you'll have to pass it along to the other team, which that won't be all that too good. Unless if one of your characters actually picks up the other ball from that situation. But hopefully everything will go out well within our very first actual Blitzball game that's going on. But yeah, so Waka just went and kind of informed us that apparently it seems like we're kind of like in the semifinals at this point in time. So we do have like this, and then if we actually do win, we can then go and move off into the finals, which that's pretty interesting. But yeah, so we had to go and skip through all of that tutorial base wise, and I feel the exact same way as what Titus is all about, because that just takes way too long. What's Orin? We haven't seen Orin or anything about with him since like episode 1.
Yes, Sir Orin.
Oh my god. Okay, well we should probably go and meet up with Orin. Hopefully Orin will still probably remember us. Wasn't he the one that literally just went and like took us all the way into like Sid's body or something? Like just like the very beginning of our time? That guy was pretty crazy though.
Come back quick, yeah?
Like he just literally just forced us to go inside into Sin, and then basically get ourselves like completely teleported into like where the ship was at or something, right? Where like Rika was happening.
Stiff, man.
No, not your face. Just breathe out. Relax.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah, so just keep calm, Walker.
Breathe. Yeah.
You'll be fine. We should be able to at least hopefully clear out with our very first mini game out here.
Maybe now we...
Now, I just want to let you guys know that I do still have a little bit of a cold, so just bear in mind with me if I kind of have a little bit of the sniffles or if I kind of accidentally cough by mistake. I'll try to make sure that I don't really cough or anything. I'll make sure to go and probably mute that when that happens, just so that you guys' ears don't get completely destroyed while I cough.
And the one that I knew from Xanarkin could be two different people.
Or it could just be only one person.
I don't know why.
You never
but
know.
I knew it was the same guy. I knew it was the same Orin.
Yep, classic type of anime trope right there. You know it's gonna be probably the same guy. But hey, it's those guys again.
Sykes, right?
Yeah, these are like the Elbed guys, and unfortunately they have no type of translation to go and even hardly ever speak to us, right? Yeah, they can't even understand us at all. The only one person that only understands us and at least kind of can break through this type of translation is Riku, but she's not even here at this point in time. So there's nothing that we can really go and do alongside with that at the moment.
May the best team win.
Yeah, so let's just go and kind of move off right now. But now I think we should be able to go and now have the option to go and freely walk around within this area for a little bit. Now make sure to go and talk to Awaka as well, because he is going to be here, and you may probably want to get yourself stocked up on some stuff, because again, we do have that robot boss battle that's going to happen, and you may probably want to go and pick up with some echo screens beforehand, because you never know what's going to probably happen around over there. So there we go, we got ourselves with the, it looks like we got ourselves with the new Elbed Primer letter right there, so very nice. And don't forget, there is still one more that we still have to go and find around here in Luca. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a time where we may probably come back to Luca or anything, but again, I think that these type of letters are only a one-time thing, so make sure that you go and find them as best as you can. So, after a little bit of time, we found Awaka. He's already around, I want to say, back in the beginning segment area around within Luca. So, we're around over here in this dock. Now, there's several different docks, and always go and check around with all these type of docks that are going to be here, because there is going to be some really nice good items and also weapons. We just got ourselves now with the Tidal Sphere, which that is going to be very nice for what Kimahri is going to be all about. But however, since we do have that red armlet, we could go and just sell off that red armlet and get ourselves with some pretty nice good cash right there. And however, there is a red armlet that you can go and buy off from Awaka. Now, if you do have that discount with you, you can actually get some really nice good items around over here within this way. Now, we're going to sell off that red armlet and get ourselves with the Stunning Steel, which that is going to be really nice because we have the Slow Touch, and I think that's the only type of weapon so far that we can get ourselves with the Slow Touch, and we got ourselves with the Thunder Spear, which you may probably want to go and equip that to our pal Kimahri, because we're going to have to go and do some battling with some robots that are going to be showing up at some point as well. Well, not the boss of that robot, but the enemies as well too that are going to be showing up within our way. So get some eye drops, get some echo screens. I think we're basically set at this point in time. We're going to go and head down a little bit through this way though, and there is going to be some secret items to go and be found around over here. And let's go and check. So there is this area back at the dock that we went and came across around over here. So there's some extra Phoenix Tails if you ever do need some. But here is the dock in particular that you want to go and check. So head behind through this way and you can go and find yourself that there is going to be some special spheres. Got a magic sphere and an HP sphere. And if you do have an extra slot that is meant out here for your character or the main guy of Titus, you may probably want to go and throw this onto him if you're going to go and plan out on my type of way as well too. But we're going to go and make sure to head on into this node and put the HP sphere on there, because we want to make sure that he gets a little bit bumped up with the HP. And also too, not only that, but you want to probably go and add in with a power spear as well in the process, as we do have quite a bit of those here with us. So there we go. And that's all good. I think that's about it. We're not going to really any more about what is going on within the sphere grid at this point. So let's go and move off back to the red little checkpoint marker there so that we can get ourselves all situated again. Now, this is where we are going to be meeting up with Yuna, and Yuna's going to be tagging along with us for a little bit. And just so that we can, I think, go and meet up with this Oron guy that's going to be showing up around for what we have been hearing about so far. It's really nice that you get to go and see Orin within like Kingdom Hearts and stuff. Because that was how I kind of remember Orin a little bit more, even though that I never really played Final Fantasy X all that much. But here we are back over at this way. And Yuna should be showing up around out here pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, and she's also hanging out with Kamari as well, the silent talker of out of them all.
I'm sorry. Please let me through. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, seems like they got us all on camera out here within this area.
Really famous.
I hope we don't get separated.
Yuna.
Huh? What was that?
Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Titus kind of like teaches like how to kind of use that whistling type of thing. Now, to go and find the next Albed primer is actually going to be somewhere around located in this general vicinity, and you want to actually head, I think, all the way up into the northern side of what's going to happen. And you should be able to kind of see it like right away within the little building that happens around over here. I don't think Yoda's going to be able to go and do it right away.
It's not working.
Practice.
Okay.
I always had a hard time trying to whistle like that. I know that my dad can.
Then I'll come running, okay? Well, guess we should just stick together then, until you can do it.
So now she's going to be sticking alongside with us now. So yeah, so keep on heading straight up from here. There's nothing really that goes on over at the far left-hand side, unless if you want to go and save up, but that's about it. But yeah, so head through here, and you should hopefully be able to keep on heading straight up a little bit more. And we should be running right on into the Albed primer, just right around in this location. And that's where we're going to end off with the video for today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace!